Good morning, folks. This is James with Rolling Waters Adventures, and we're not on the water this morning. As you can see, we're here in our garage. Today we're going to do an install on some new foot pegs that we've got for the steering of our kayak motor. These new foot pegs are the newest thing out. There's several different companies that's selling these this year. They are fine crafted items to upgrade your kayak if you do want to do the foot steering. Now, if you're not doing the foot steering, of course, it's null and void. But these foot pegs are from SourceCrate, and you can find them online. They're a decent price, and we're going to be installing these today. Just follow along with us. As you can see, we have removed the old foot pegs. This is a Jackson Bite Angler's Edition, and we have already removed the old foot pegs. They use a 1/4-20 screw, and they have brass inserts in this particular kayak, so they're real easy to remove, and I think it's going to be a pretty simple process to install these. Stay with us. Again, if you don't care, subscribe to all our videos. We appreciate you, and stay tuned for the install. And we're back with you. We're going to do the install now on these new SourceCrate foot pegs and rails to attach to our steering on our kayak. Again, this is a Jackson Bite Angler, and for each kayak you may have to do a little different. Everything's set up just a little bit different on everything. We did go ahead and remove both the old foot pegs. Sorry about the road noise. We're in our garage, as you know. And I have one installed here already, so the video won't be as long. But we're going to go ahead and show you how we did everything. Now these foot pegs come pre-assembled, and that's great for some. For others, you may have to do some adjustment with these brackets. It just so happened we just had to adjust very little for our brackets to go and fit in the same access as our old ones did. And so we'll show you. First, you have a little end cap that you notice has got a small hole in it for your steering line, and you want that to match with the hole that's in your foot peg. So we're going to snap that in, and it does just snap in. And then there's a small screw that goes in it. These screws are Allen head, and I really can't tell you what size they are. It may have it on the install video. By the way, if you go to SourceCrate, they have a complete install video on their website. But these little end caps just thread in with the Allen screw. Tighten them down good. Now the front one, or the one facing you, is going to have the hole in it for your steering cable. The other one doesn't have that type hole. All it is just a plug to protect you from the sharp edges of the aluminum, but it goes in the same way. Screw just threads into the rail to hold that cap in place. Then the Jackson, for their rails, they had 1 inch, I believe they're a number 8 screw to hold their foot rails on. The ones that come with the kit, I think, are 1/4 20, so we won't be able to use them, but we have got screws to match the inserts that Jackson had put in. We're going to put a couple of washers, stainless steel washers on them. Well, I've lost my screwdriver. Here it is in my pocket. What about that? Okay, start one of them. Big fingers and little screws were not meant to go together. But we'll do this as best as we can. Say the third time's a charm, but that's not true in this case. And I know from your point of view you can't see this, but I'm by myself and there's no way possible that I could hold the camera, hold this screw washer, screwdriver, do all this at the same time. It's just not possible. Anyway, you can get one started. Don't tighten it completely down. That'll give you a little bit of help when you go to place the other one. Well, as you can see, we got that second one installed. Now, the reason we had to use a shorter bolt was because the original rails were a lot thicker and they had 1 inch bolts in them, and this aluminum is thinner, and so I had to go to a 1/2 inch bolt to keep them from bottoming them out. By the way, if you haven't guessed by now, this is not a professional video. I do some professional photography, but my video capabilities are a lot less. So we've got both of them installed now, and we're ready to run our steering line. The steering line does come with the kit. I think they said this was like 500 pound strength, 500 pound test strength. So you're not apt to, again, you're not apt to break it using it as a steering line. And we are going to attach it to our rails first. So you take the steering line, run it through the hole in the end cap, through the hole in the back side of the peg. You can see it'll come, just pushing it through, it'll come on through. And you can tie whatever kind of knot you want in this. I prefer something similar to a improved clinch knot. Because it will cinch up tight you won't have no tag to worry about. I'd wrap it 3 or 4 times at least. And pull it good and tight. And you can see there now how it comes through. Now I did look to see where my foot pegs originally were, and I'm going to try to establish that as a starting place with the motor straight. And that way I've got plenty of room to make my turns. And if you don't want to use the motor, if you want to just use them, maybe someday you don't have the motor with you, they have a curl nut right here that you can lock them down and they will stay in position. That little curl nut just locks down, keeps them from moving. And what I will try to do is just go ahead and lock it down now, so it doesn't move while I'm working on it. Then we're just going to thread this back to the motor, and I'll show you how it works in just a minute. Well folks, you can see here, I hope you can see, I've got my steering cable run. It's the white line. I've got it connected to the foot peg through this hole into the hole at the foot peg. And then the problem with the bite, the Jackson bite, is that there is no interior access. So everything has to be done on the exterior. So I've run my line through some eyelets back to the motor and connected it to the motor, again with a simple knot of some kind that won't slip. And then when this foot peg is pulled, it will turn the motor this way, and when the other one is pulled, it will turn the motor the opposite direction. Of course, when it comes back the opposite direction, your foot peg is going to come back as well. But that's the install. I hope this helps you. Again, all the hardware comes with the kit. It comes pre-assembled. You may again have to change the brackets over from one side to the other or something, depending upon your installation. But this is a definite upgrade for me and for this Jackson bite. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have questions or comments, feel free to drop us a line. Hope this has been a help to you. This is James with Rolling Waters Adventures. God bless you. We appreciate you.